Hey guys, Sheri Ann Richerson from SheriAnnRicherson.com, ExperimentalHomesteader.com, ExoticGardening.com, and BiannualBlogathonBash.com, and now Learn.ExoticGardening.com. Welcome to our daily vlog. I am feeling a little bit beyond stress today. We got up this morning and we knew we had to go to somebody's house to cut some trees. And so we loaded up the car and we went. And I left. I wasn't feeling good, so I left to go get myself something to drink, and I wanted a piece of cherry pie because I was thinking I was having a few sugar issues. I was just feeling a little dizzy and my vision was a little bit gray and I just wasn't feeling quite right. So I went to go get myself a piece of pie and some tea, some iced tea, unsweetened, and I was sitting there starting to feel a little bit better when I got a text message that Jeff and the woman he was working for was on their way. The chainsaw, one chainsaw wouldn't start, the other chainsaw immediately threw the chain, and I guess we have to replace the chain. Anyway, they didn't get anything done, so they came and we all had lunch, and I ended up ordering some biscuits and gravy too since they were eating. And then I get a phone call from my grandma. She needed some help emptying her kitty litter box, and there was a little bit of trash to take out, and she couldn't figure out the doorbell that Jeff had installed yesterday for her. So we had to go out and help her with that. We wanted to drop Jeff's Mother's Day and birthday gift off. He's going with them tomorrow out to eat, but I had kind of wanted to go with him since we was going that direction anyway and drop off the present. And then we realized that her yard hadn't been mowed. So Jeff is going to talk to her tomorrow about if she wants us to take over mowing of the yard, which would mean loading our lawnmower up in the truck and driving over to Jonesboro and doing that. But if that's what she needs done, that's what we'll figure out to do. When I was at my grandma's today, she has a couple doctor's appointments next week that she asked if I could take her to. So that's going to keep me pretty busy next week because I have a doctor's appointment of my own on Monday. And we didn't get anything done here today. We're still trying to find a tire for the trailer. All of the tires that we can find on rims, and we need a rim, are 5/8 to 3/4 inch. And we actually need a 1 1/8 inch because that's what our axle is. So we can't find one. We're going to probably have to end up going online and just ordering one. I'm not sure what happened to the original rim, but somebody had put a different tire on and the tire was too wide, and the bearings on that tire assembly were going bad, and so we definitely have to do something because I need to have a cart that I can take with me because there's just too many sticks and trash and things that ends up in our yard. People drive by and they throw their trash out of the, out of their car because they don't want their car yucked up. And then it causes property owners issues because before we can maintain our property with mowing or doing anything else, we have to take the time to pick up other people's trash, which is really, really frustrating, and I wish people would be a little bit more respectful. Because it also takes up room in our trash can, and since we have a limited amount of trash that we can send away every week, when we're picking up 30 gallons of trash out of our yard, a 30-gallon trash bag out of our yard, and putting it in, that takes half the trash can space. Which means if we have any extra trash from things that we're sorting through, getting rid of, we have a real hard time getting it all taken away. And so, like I said, very frustrating. Then I came home and I had a little message in my mailbox that I had a package I needed to sign for. Well, I had agreed to review an item, and that's what I thought it was. So I called the post office and I asked if anyone would be there, if we could come down and pick it up. And they said yes. So we drove down there, and I am beyond frustrated. I accept return items for a company. And in exchange for doing this, the items are mine to do whatever I want to do with. I don't have a lot of luck selling them. I try, but everybody wants to chew me down, you know, really, really cheap, like these are used clothes, and they're not. They're brand new clothes with tags on them. But people think they should only pay 50 cents or $1 because, well, even though I put the measurements on the description, they don't know if it'll fit. And I've told people, you know, you need to measure yourself. If the measurements are right, it will fit. And I'm not going to sell, you know, maybe $100 dress for 50 cents or $1 when the tags are still on it. So, needless to say, I have several tubs of clothing here that are just sort of stacking up. And I'm thinking when my daughters come down, I'm going to let them go through and see if there's anything they can wear. I, of course, keep anything that would happen to fit me because it's easier to just keep it than go through the hassle of trying to sell it. But anyway, people send these clothes back. And they don't put the item number. They don't put their name. They don't put the order number. They don't put any information in these packages. They just throw the clothing or whatever in, seal them up, and then ship them priority mail. And it's really frustrating because I don't have access to these order numbers. I have no way of looking this person up. So it makes it hard for me to send accurate information back to the company so that they can promptly deal with the return and do whatever it is that they do, you know, refund or exchange or whatever. So anyway, today I get a package. I get this notification and I go to the post office. And I'm really thankful that they let me come today and get the package, because dealing with it Monday with some of the other things I have to deal with probably would not have happened. And I don't know, honestly, that I would have been here this week when the mailman came, or that I could have got down to the post office. So this item may have ended up being sent back to this woman as undeliverable because she did this. Like I said, there's tracking numbers on everything, and that should have been good enough, but she wanted a signature. Got the package, got it home. It's stuffed full of clothing with no information. So I have sent what I could send, logged it. But I was just so frustrated because I had to, after being gone all day, just wanting to come home and try to get some yard work done, I had to stop. I had to take the time to go back to the post office, get the package, drive back home, open it up to make sure it wasn't a perishable item because I had no way of knowing what was in it at that point. It could have been some plants, it could have been almost anything inside that box. And it was clothing. And I understand that she wanted to know it was delivered, but that's what a tracking number is for. So, it just really frustrated me. Because it was an extra trip that I had to make and extra steps that I had to do. And so now it looks like it's going to rain outside. It's getting dark really fast. And that was an hour of my time that didn't have to be spent. So, like I said, I understand the tracking number, and I would want that too, but the signature was just really what bothered me. I'm going to be looking through the clothes. I think they were all a size small, which is way too little for me. But I'm going to look through them and see if there's anything that I want. And then I guess At some point, we're going to have to get another tub to put these clothes in because I'm running out of room in the tub that I have. So, it's a problem, definitely. But some of the clothes are really pretty, and I do like seeing them. So, anyway, like I said, I don't think any yard work this weekend, which was my plan. Tomorrow, Jeff is going with his family to celebrate Mother's birthday and Mother's Day. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Probably work around here like I usually do. And then Monday I'll have my doctor's appointment, and then the rest of the week I guess I'll be busy doing things with my grandma. So anyway, guys, I hope you're having a more productive weekend than we are. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.